Yeah, hello, welcome to a new video, a 15-minute game played here on the ICC's 15-minute auto pairing. I'm playing black and I've got a Catalan opening here with g3. Okay, let's see what I could play here. I'm trying something different here, trying to transpose into a Bogo-Indian setup. Let's see what happens. Knight c6, knight f3 would actually transpose into the Bogo-Indian. Yeah, okay, so now I can take. If he takes with the queen now, I can play knight e4, queen b4. This is already quite okay for black. I'm surprised that he's thinking, really. Okay, queen d2 he avoided. So black's idea basically was to exchange this dark squared bishop and now setting up a position on the dark squares with this pawn so that the c8 bishop is a good bishop. Yeah, white plays this. I just wanted to mention that there's not much else. Yeah, here white could play e4. Yeah, or b4. h3 is a bit yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really address any direct point in this position, but it's not bad. Alright, I play a5, preventing this b4 idea, at least for the moment. So here I can actually castle. Yeah, let's castle. So what are white's plans here? He's got this a3 b4 plan, or this one with f4 coming, and black usually just posts the knight to c5. So should I play this now, or is this exchange a problem for me if he would take on c5? This would actually allow me to play knight e8 to d6, but he could immediately play f4. Alright, I don't want to spend so much time in those 15-minute games. I tend to take so long for rather early moves that I'm in huge time trouble later. I'm trying to avoid that, at least for a bit, if possible. Yeah, surprising that he takes so long here. I mean, not taking looks very strange. Okay. So now f4. f4 would be the... okay, he doesn't play f4. Yeah, the question now really knight d8. Yeah, I guess so. Knight d8 to d6. And on f4, I have two basic ideas. I can let him take. Okay, it seems he wants to prepare this more thoroughly. Certainly possible. So on f4, I must think about if I want to take. This is actually sometimes an idea, maybe not in this position, but taking at f5, it's bad here because I can take e5. But now I'm not quite sure. Should I play f6 or should I let him take on e5 and let I just recapture with the queen? then it's yeah, I cannot do without f5 and the f6 in the long run. So difficult now. I'm a bit behind in development. So f takes e5 would be an idea if my bishop would already be on d7. If I take now and he takes, he just wins so much time because I have to misplace a piece, so I think I need to take with the queen. On knight f3 I could take, but now he protected the pawn and threatening knight f3. So bishop d7, yeah, bishop d7, knight f3, queen h5 and e5. Doesn't look too great. But what should I do? This knight f3 is quite an annoying move. Maybe rook e8. Rook e8, knight f3, queen h5. Okay, let's do this to prevent e5 at least for a move. I hope to prevent it. I mean, it's not out of the question that he might try to play this anyway. But maybe I can go knight f7 to cover e5 even more. So if he plays a move like queen c3, for example, to okay, on queen c3 I might even take on e4. Okay, g4 I can just take if he kicks my queen, and if he gives me some time, actually my position isn't so bad if I have enough time. Let's say bishop d7, rook e7, rook e8 piling up on the e-pawn. From a structural point of view I'm quite good, but I'm not well developed here. Yeah, really, the it sort of calls for e5, but I don't see how this should be possible. I mean, slow moves really help me. e5, f takes e5, queen c3 maybe. But then I have also e4, and hard to believe that this is great for white. Yeah, really curious. Maybe he should have actually prepared all this a bit more. The more I look at this position, the more I like it for me. But I might be completely off, it's possible. Because it's a bit shaky with the development. If he somehow has a good idea to open this up, I might be in trouble. But I don't see anything. Maybe a move like rook somewhere, rook e2, rook fe1, rook e3, something like this. Rook e3 I might have knight f5. at least tactically, but it doesn't bring much. Rook e2 back, and I don't have a move. Yeah, he's taking his time here, understandably. It sort of really looks like it's just a question if white has something now or black will be okay. And some small move really means that black has nothing to worry about. But I don't see a really, yeah, sort of big idea here. If there is something, it should be connected with e5. e5 takes, yeah, but I threaten e5 to e4 immediately after taking. Okay, this shouldn't be the move to really turn the tables here. What is the idea? Maybe knight, yeah, it's maybe not so bad. Knight e2 f4 could be an idea. Or bishop f3, just attacking the queen, but I have queen g3 or something. No big deal. So let's try to complete development here. We play some bishop f3 indeed. I mean, it really looks a bit silly, but I can go, yeah, maybe even queen e5 back, yeah. Okay, so knight f4. Where should I go on knight f4? Maybe just to h6? Ah, okay. I'm seeing an idea now. My first idea was rook e7, but maybe you can go knight f4 to d3 and then play e5. So maybe I should play b6 here, protecting c5. Yeah, okay. Let's play b6. So where now? Even queen e5 to d4 is not ridiculous at all. Normal move would be something like queen h6 here. I mean, g5 doesn't make much sense. Queen h6 looks a bit offside. Okay, maybe after queen h6 I can just prepare this e5 move. Okay, so let's have a look at queen e5. Queen e5, knight d3, queen d4. It's a bit precarious. I don't have much squares. Many squares. Much squares is strange English, I guess. Okay, but I'm attacking c4 immediately, and also e4. Okay, I go for this. If I lose my queen, then bad luck. But I really don't see an idea for him to win it. Okay, he just prepared all this. Good move, I guess. So a5, maybe a5 to open up the a file. Still my queen needs to go to d4. Okay, let's play quicker here. I don't want to be in a good position later and then blunder this away. On knight d3 I cannot take because knight e5 or d7 is hanging, so on knight d3 I actually have to move the queen again. I mean, I could go to h5 after all. and then on knight f4 decide on some other square. Hard to tell. But still, knight d3, queen d4. It looks like the most active move. Also just attacking e4. But now maybe rook f4 would be an idea. Okay, let's open up the A file. It shouldn't be too bad for me. Maybe I just see a completely different idea here. I was so content with this knight on d6. Maybe still I can play knight f7, so that on this knight d3 I can play queen d6, and then e5 just capture all this. Yeah, this looks like a very safe idea. Not venturing into some weird queen position on d4. Actually, with this queen d4 setup, I was worried about a rook f4, then e5 threatens. I'm not sure. But now I can just drop back here, and on e5 I think I can just take it. He could try to sack a pawn. Okay, but now knight e5. On knight e5, rook e5, and then it's a total blockade here of this pawn, and then I can try to put pressure on this pawn with rook e8, rook e7, bishop e8 to g6, stuff like this. Yeah, this is very nice now. Also, any minor piece endgame would be great. Okay, this is not doing much. Oh, wait, not so quick. Maybe I need to think about rook g5, but okay, it's not great at the moment. He can play e5. But rook g5 is a move to think about. Another interesting idea would be to play h5, h5, h4. I'm on this diagonal here. Oh, rook g5. He must play rook on the g file. h5 he can play h4. So how should I improve here? Rook e7, yeah, rook e7, bishop e8, he might play bishop g4 with the idea of entering on e6, which is not too great. I shouldn't allow this, maybe. I could also swap this here, rook move, queen e5. Not much benefit though. Hard to tell. Okay, let's play this first here and see what he's coming up with. Rook a1. Oh, he's really ignoring this idea. Rook here. Now he cannot play h4. He needs to play g4, and now h5. Shouldn't this be good for me? h5. He cannot really defend g4. And if he plays h4, then just rook g6, yeah. So if I just take all, I mean just with heavy pieces on e5, and then at the end he takes h5, king f7, bishop g4 maybe, but I can play bishop e8. Okay, come on, this is a clearly better endgame, and quite simple to play, I hope. And he's got this weak pawn, and I have a pass pawn here. Yeah, now bishop f5. This really should decide the game. Bishop f5 to c2, and a bishop exchange should just win. Yeah, bishop f5. Bishop f3, bishop c2 just wins all these pawns. Didn't really look at this move. Yeah, I was a bit too quick here, and I could have played just bishop g4, and then it's really over. Stupid. Really stupid. Okay, so if I drop this back, I threaten bishop e8. Is this a threat? He can play king g4. How do I actually win this? It would be heartbreaking not to win. Bishop g4 was just over. Okay, I try something else here. Trying to play bishop f1. I mean, it's no big deal. He cannot really do anything, and I have a bit of time to improve the position. Okay, this didn't do much good. Don't see a win. Bishop d7, I hope it's not 3-time repetition, yeah. I'm not sure. Bishop d7, is this 3 times? The only reason I played this move here is to avoid a possible repetition. I'm not quite sure. I think it's only 2 times. Yeah, bishop f5 just too quickly played. So this was my idea. So I was thinking about now c6. Maybe c6. Just to make some progress in this position. Maybe not bad. If he takes, bishop takes, it's still this b3 pawn to attack. And d6, I think I can check and then play king e6, d6, just grab the pawn. This would help. So I think he needs to take. Yeah, bishop g4 earlier was just so much quicker. Okay, so check first, yeah, to get his king back. If he takes with the pawn now, I can go with the king to d6 and I think just take the pawn. Like bishop f7, e8, d7 and just grab this thing. So he needs to take with the bishop. And then bishop f5, yeah. Then bishop f5, if he takes with the bishop f5, threatening bishop c2, and if he goes bishop e4 now I can exchange, and then I have king e6. The difference with the position before, when there were pawns on c7 and d5, I couldn't go king e6. Okay, so is this winning? I hope so. King e6, you can play h6, I take h5, king f6, king d5, king f5, king c6, e4, takes e3. Yeah, I'm just far too quick. So that should be really, this should be the end. Bishop c2 will win the b3 pawn. Yeah, I missed this in comparison much easier win with bishop g4. Otherwise it didn't look so bad, this game. Maybe in the opening I was in trouble. It looked a bit tricky, really. So question now, just grabbing h5, or is there something better? Okay, let's check here. And now I can also go king e6 first. Yeah, he's in Zugzwang here. b3 and h5, he cannot keep both. And also the time. Yeah, quite an interesting game. What I try is I want to have a look at this position out of the opening and see if white had something special there. Just to check this quickly with the computer. This was the position, right, where he played this move. Yeah, the computer wants to play rook e3, rook e3, rook fe1, and gives this as about equal. It's very slight advantage to black. Okay, then there wasn't anything concrete. I mean, it didn't see anything while looking at this for 3 minutes, but sometimes, I mean, you're just blind. But it wants to play rook e3 along the lines what I suggested. I think this was really better. But black is okay from a structure point of view if he's not getting blown away. Okay, so then I want to show quickly this endgame, because it was a bit too quick maybe. Yeah, amazingly the computer only gives this as a slide. No, now it's switching to a clear advantage. Okay, this is somewhat reassuring. Yeah, and now bishop g4 just picks up the h-pawn. Yeah, I simply didn't pay attention that he on bishop f5 can play king f3. I think it might be winning anyway, but this is tricky. I think the way it happened, this c6 really helped. Here maybe bishop e4 to prevent c6. And this is, I think, winning again. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay, pretty interesting game. Thanks for watching, and I'll make a new 15-minute video soon. I think it's a good format to really yeah, do a little bit of a deeper commentary compared to the Blitz games. Alright, thanks, and talk to you soon with a new game.